Hey YouTube, how's it going? Okay, so I said I was going to do a load more videos, and then life got crazy again, which unfortunately happens a lot. Okay, so Tay had top surgery on Monday, and is ringing me now, so I'll be back. Okay, let's try again. And now I'm really sleepy and tired. Okay, focus. So, I wasn't going to talk to you about surgery today, although, yes, it has happened, and he has had top surgery, which is amazing and very excited about it. But yes, not what I was going to focus on. So we moved to Bristol in May, and we didn't really talk about Tay going stealth, as they say. And it didn't really even occur to me that when we got to Bristol we wouldn't really be telling anyone and kind of like letting people know about Tay's transness. And yeah, I didn't even really think about it because obviously when we were in Leicester everyone knew, and I was doing teammates, and kind of everything was out in the open. I could talk to anyone about anything, and I had lots of friends that I had to talk like about everything with. And yeah, when I came to Bristol, I was still very much in that frame of mind. And there was a girl at work who I felt like, we were kind of getting to know each other, felt that I could trust her, felt that she could definitely be kind of quite a good friend. And it got to a point, I don't even really remember how the kind of conversation came up. But yeah, it got to a point, and I mentioned about Tay being trans and how he was born female. And it didn't seem like a big deal to me at the time. Just kind of came out. It was just in a conversation. It wasn't like, oh my god, guess what, kind of thing. Just happened, and yeah, I felt that I could trust her, kind of thing. And yeah, it didn't seem like a big deal. A couple of days later, when I was out with Tay, I kind of mentioned that I told her, and that she knew, and I can't even remember even how I told him, but it wasn't like, I didn't think it was a big deal. Therefore, when I told him, it wasn't really anything of a big deal. Apart from that, he then got really, really upset, and we had the biggest fight that we've probably had in our whole relationship, which was very, very upsetting, and pretty traumatic, actually. And yeah, it was a real kind of, I don't even know, like, it was massive. It was really huge. And it was unbelievably strange for me, because it hadn't been anything that we discussed. Like, I knew that there were a lot of people in Bristol that he hadn't told, and he hadn't really even spoken to anyone in Bristol about it. But then again, I also thought that that was just him not really knowing anyone and sort of like getting to know people, which again is perfectly understandable. And yeah, the fact that I told this one person that I kind of was trusting, and it's like, when you're making friends, and if you hold something back, or if you start like, if they start feeling like you're keeping secrets from them, you don't really pass that kind of borderline of just being acquaintances and being friends. And it was kind of one of those things where I didn't feel like I needed to hold anything back, and like, we were friends. And yeah, it was a huge deal today, and yeah, had a big fight about it. And I was very upset, like hugely upset, because he felt like I had sort of completely, like, he couldn't trust me anymore at all. yeah, and it was a huge deal for him, and we hadn't spoken about it properly at all, really, which is probably a little bit of both of our faults, really. But yeah, him going stealth has been a bit of a transition in itself, really. Not being able to talk about it openly has been a little bit harder, and a little bit kind of having to get used to it, I suppose. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that, really, because I felt a little bit. I've always been one of those people that's 100% honest. And Tay will totally agree with that as well. Like, from the start of our relationship, I've always been very open, honest, upfront, and I've been the same in our relationship, which I don't think he was used to start with, but yeah. Anyway, so then having, like, I don't feel like I'm lying to people, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm being 100% truthful. And it's not even like it's for me to tell anyone, like, it's his thing. And at the same time, I feel like it's a big part of me as well. Like, being on Teammates and having gone through the whole process as well, like, with him, alongside him, I do feel like it's a big part of me, and being in the sort of like trans community and making these videos has kind of changed me a lot as well. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have to continue this thought, because I see that this video is getting quite long. But I just thought I would put it out there, thoughts, feelings, those kinds of things. Yeah, like, we haven't really spoken about it since, and she is still the only person that knows, in Bristol anyway, apart from like sort of like Dylan and yeah, a few trans guys, and then our friends and like family who we already knew that already live in Bristol. And yeah, no one else really knows, but then there are a couple of people that I have like continued to get closer to. Like, there's a few people from my old work that I've continued to get closer to, and I kind of like, sometimes I feel like it comes up in like a few conversations, not like honestly comes up, like, oh, Tay seems like there's something else to him, or, you know, like, not like that, but I don't really know where I'm going, and this is getting very long, so I'm going to cut it off. But yes, I would like to know other people's thoughts of stuff, like partners' thoughts more than guys' thoughts. Like, I know you guys probably have a lot of thoughts and feelings about it, but I talked to Tay about that bit, so that's not so much. But like, yeah, like partners' thoughts, definitely. Like, you guys can obviously comment, as long as you don't start bashing me for outing him, that wouldn't feel good. But yeah, please comment. And I will be back, and I'll talk more about top surgery and all that kind of stuff, because a few things happen with that as well. So yeah, I hope you're all good, and that I didn't ramble and completely, yeah, I hope this was the alright video. I'm gonna cut it short because it's late and I need to go to bed. But I'll speak to you guys later. Okay, bye.